Good afternoon, viewers. My name is Henry Joseph. I am reporting from you live somewhere in Africa. This is one of the farms we are constructing for a client, which I did some videos a few months ago, and it's an integrated farm where we have the cow farm, we have the cattle ranch, a mini cattle ranch. We raise birds, poultry birds, which they are our local fowls, quails and sheep. And here we have our rams and our pigs, all by the grace of God constructed and managed and being managed by Eternal Farm Consultancy. You know, somebody called me yesterday, and the person was saying, is it only snails we do? No, we don't do only snails. Like I'm going to show you around, though it's an integrated farm. We set up farms for people, both livestock and crop production. Back, I don't know if the view can be clear. You can see a view here. That is a 25 acres. That's a 25 acres of land where we planted cassava we planted the cassava. So this section is just parts where they used for the integrated livestock farm. So if you want us to help you that's one thing, one sign when you get to where there's when you raise cattle, flies are everywhere. So like you can see, this is the cattle. This is all local, like we use bamboo for the ranching. You can see them. We have sent them out for grazing. They are out there in the field. We have over we have 80 cattle now, 80 cows, and this is the local thing we did for the poultry birds. You can see them. You can see we have the quails. This is a quail. You can see them. This is our local chicken. We have all manner of chicken here, all manner of poultry. Sorry, you can see them, all local. You know, somebody came to my video some times back, and one of my colleagues in the industry, and accused me of, why are you telling people to do something cheap? Why are you always advocating for something cheap? And I was like, that should not be. The purpose of this is for everybody to start this business. Yes, farming is capital intensive, but in your little way that you can do something, I used to advise, start something. Like you can see, with this, started with woods. We use woods. You can even see our goat farm there. We used woods, and I'm taking you to the snail farm, where we used very small cost. We used bamboos, we used woods, and we successfully managed the farm. You can see we didn't do anything. Yes, if you have the money for something intensive, no problem. But if you want to do something cheaper, you can see here, this is the farm. This is over, right now we have about 2,000 snails in there, and you can see this is the farm. So every day we do a manual watering, because if you are talking about irrigation, trying to use bringing plumber, that one might be cost effective, which is the best. But I used to advocate, start at your level, the level at which you are. You can start something. You can see we used bamboos. You see bamboos here, and the cost implication of this, trust me, I've said it in one of my videos, is less than 500k to successfully do this, excluding consultancy fee anyway. But you can see the construction. So you set up this, you plant your vegetables, your fruits, you put them there, and get a staff that would manually water them. You can see you connected, manually water them every day. With this, you have a farm, and in 1 year, in 1 year's time, obviously, if you know what it means, you'll be cashing out. And you can see we did a subsection 2 here. The same thing. This was the pilot scheme that we did, and trust me, it came out very well. You can see. So for people that are asking, some people called and were like, the vegetables on their farm is drying, it's not growing. Yes, it might not grow, but you substitute them with cassava, with plantain leaves. You can see in plantain leaves, there is no crime. If maybe you have a land where the soils cannot grow, or the snails have finished eating the vegetables you planted on your farm, you can substitute them with plantain leaves. You can see it's still the same shade, it's still the same, but see, there are no vegetables there. But what do? We brought plantain leaves. You can see them. You can see them under the plantain leaves, doing very well. And the temperature here is very cool. So we just substitute, we just get them a tray, a small tray, where we put all these fruits, vegetables that they are supposed to find here. We just go into the farm because we planted them by, and we put them in the tray for them. In the night, they come out to eat by themselves. So you can see. So for more inquiries, like this size of this farm is a 5-acre farm where there's goats here, there's cattle, there are poultry birds, we have turkey, we have a yawu in Yoruba, that's what they call it here in Nigeria. And you can see we also did room, we created a small room for the archery. This is it. A small room for the archery. They are locked now. I told them to lock it, so you can see. So the archery, every egg you see here, we bring them down here for them to hatch. And like I used to say, when you are handling or setting up a farm like this, prioritize security. Prioritize security. Trust me, by the privilege of God, by the grace of God, I have set up farms for the high and mighty of this country, of my country, Nigeria. Both the rich, the wealthiest, the richest, and all. I have, in one way or the other, met them, and we've done one thing together. But you would ask questions. Where are these farms? What's happening to these farms? Yes, what are these farms that you are setting up? Is management. If you lack management, honestly speaking, if you like, you invest all the money, if you invest so much in your business and no proper management, trust me, it will end in futility. That's why a client reached out to me. One man reached out to me from Abuja. He said I should please get him a land here in Ibadan, in Ibadan, somewhere in Nigeria. I should please get him 4 acres of land, which we did already. He's setting up a farm. He does not want any member of family to know. Trust me, that is what kills most farm. I know many people are not happy I'm saying this. Maybe if you're not the one trying to set up a farm, maybe you're a brother to someone that's setting up a farm right now. Seriously speaking, when you bring in family members, especially my brother-in-law, brother whatever, they have damaged so many farms here in Nigeria, many. So if you are setting up a farm, you can be discreet about it. Yes, get someone reliable to help you manage your farm. But most of the time, when you commit your farms, your investment, and when people like us are helping you manage it, we end up leaving the farm before time goes on. Before we might sign a contract of maybe 1 year with you, by the 8th month or the 9th month, we're about to leave. Why? Maybe your brother or your sister or whatever is, or someone is telling us this is our brother's money, do it this way. There was a farm I went to in Onitsha. I was setting up the farm for the client. The farm needed, it was a 500,000 capacity, and we were to stock. I advised the man to stock 15,000 at first, so that after a period of time we will see how it will grow. The man's younger brother, I'm sorry, maybe the man might be seeing me right now, but I won't mention names. Obviously there are many farms in Onitsha that I've done. The man's younger brother came to me and told me to tell the brother 30,000 snails at once. 15,000 goes to his pocket. So if you see And because my integrity refused me to do that, I told him I can't do it. What if your brother comes home and he starts counting? The guy said, it's his brother, I should just do it for him. And as I speak to you right now, the farm is still on hold. Farm that we were supposed to have set up, to have stocked for like 6 months now. But because I refused, I don't know what the guy told his brother. So you can see what we are trying to say. I know many people have been disappointed due to some wrong people you have met in the country, but please, there are still good people in Nigeria. Invest in agriculture. Agriculture is life. Agriculture is the way, and you know it's the first profession. So for more inquiries, if you want us to set up your farm for you, home and abroad, anywhere, if you want us to get you properties like lands, set up your farm, you can call us on 080-6949-6208. Like I used to say, you don't need to empty your bank account to set up a farm. You can see once again, you can see the structure of what we did here. Something simple, not too big, not a big deal at all. You can see the farm. There's nothing too extravagant. Once again, I remain Henry Joseph. Thank you very much, and please subscribe to our channel if you enjoyed the video. Thanks.